the piercing eyes of the north, no south?
South, yeah.
South.
Cornish, you know.
Cornish?
A Cornishman. Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, Newquay.
Newquay, yeah.
I went there once.
Did you have a party there?
No, it was when I was a child, and I went to I wandered off from my family because I'm a bit naughty. I was only about 10, and I went into a shop, and the men in the shop locked the door.
No.
There were two old men, and they're like, it didn't go left. I just managed to get out of the shop. But yeah, that was the scariest time, and that's what I remember of Newquay.
That's not ideal memories of Cornwall, but that's fine.
I'm sure you're not all like that.
We don't always lock people in shops.
Not young girls in.
Nah, sometimes, but Saturday night.
Listen, welcome. It's been a minute since I spoke to you. Obviously, I know you and Linus are like the brethren of boxing, but it's your turn, and you're going up against the man to my right, your left, Nathan Heaney. Talk to us about that. This challenge, this opportunity.
Yeah, massive opportunity. There's so much to gain from one fight, and boxing's a funny old game. It's changed your whole life in one night. So yeah, British title, world ranking, and yeah, so much to gain. So I'm super motivated.
You look like you're in phenomenal shape. I will say that you've left no stone unturned because you're looking very chiseled. Talk to us about this camp. Has it been like any other camp, or has this one got that extra bit of spice?
It's got the extra bit of spice. Yeah, I think even my coach has just upped it a little bit. You could sense it was a bigger occasion, so he's really put me through it. No excuses. I've done everything I possibly could do in my training camp. So everything I got Saturday night, best I got.
Let's say that styles make fights. Talk to us about how your style can nullify Nathan's, and you can drag him into your fight. You want this to be the Brad Paul's fight. You want to control it. How do you do that?
I just play to my strengths. I think I hit harder than probably people think. I think I can box better than people think. So I've just got to play to my strengths and stick to my game plan, which me and my coach have put together. And at the end of the day, I think the styles will gel well. I think the crowds will enjoy it. I think it'll be cagey for the first one or two, and then it's going to be a bit of a tear up. Yeah, which will suit me. So let's go. Yeah, it's exciting, but I think the fans are going to win with this one.
We do say that styles make fights. We know that Nathan Heaney brings a crowd with him. We've seen the sales, the ticket sales and stuff like that. When it comes to like social media and lead up to fights, do you like switch off for that? Because some people would absorb it and take it in and probably resonate on that. Yeah. But what's Brad Paul's like? What does he go in when he's not necessarily the favourite?
I've just accepted I'm going to be the villain for the night, and I am the villain for the night. It's absolutely fine. Obviously,
you're a lovely villain.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Yeah. Rocking it. But I've got 151 people come in from Cornwall, so there'll be
not the two men in the shop.
No, hopefully they're banned for their weird behaviour. But they'll make some noise. Nothing on the Heanies a lot, but I've told you I've accepted being the villain. And it's all energy. It's all energy, and it's everything I've got Saturday night, nothing less.
You mentioned game plan, and that is something that we hear so often. When you're in those trenches, or we call it the deep waters, whatever you want to call it this week, how do you stop your opponent from throwing you off that game plan? Because sometimes, maybe, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, is it hard to listen to your coach saying stick to that game plan when it doesn't necessarily go your way?
Yeah, and you know what? Things never always go to plan, do they? So it's how you adapt in these situations, and I feel like I'll be able to adapt to what Nathan can do. But I believe in the game plan, and that's the base for what I'm going to do on Saturday night. And if things come up, then I can adapt. It's fine.
We know that you're a tough fighter. We know that you will slug it out to the end. We know that heart is never something that is ever in question with you. When you see someone that sort of matches that energy and you know it's going to be the fire with fire, how do you play that out, Brad?
I think it's just accepting you're going to have to go to a dark place on Saturday. Like, Nathan's not going to pack it in, and he's going to come and bring a massive fight and a massive performance, and I plan on doing the same. And if them things happen, it's going to gel for a really tough fight. And the trenches will be seen on Saturday night, I believe, and it's who wants it more, I think. And I want the British title more than anything in the world. So
we love that hunger and that passion, and I can move on to that. Winning for you, what does this mean to you? You say you want it more than anything. There's that greed for it, already kind of manifesting that it's yours. What does that mean moving forward for Brad Pauls?
Yeah, it's massive. It's like I said, one win from changing your whole life. But for me, it's the completion of my traditional route. It's the southern area, the English and the British.
Okay.
And I've made it vocal for years. I just want the British because for me, it's the most credible belt in boxing. There's no easy touch for it. It has to be a tough fight. It has to be. And I'm boxing the man who beat the man. So, so much to gain. It'll mean the world. It'll mean the world for Cornwall as well. So.
And all of those 150 people that are travelling up, and 150 is a lot of people to get on coaches, buses, trains, travel, accommodation to come and support you. So is there anything you want to say to those fans, those people that are turning up, spending their cash to support their favourite fighter?
Yeah, just shout out for all the support. Everyone who supports me, big love. Make sure you come see me after. I'll show you the belt, get a picture with the belt. And see you on Saturday. Big love.
We love it. Listen, Brad, an absolute pleasure. Say hello to Linus for us, and no doubt I'll see you Saturday night.
Thank you very much. See you Saturday.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.